2 seasons ago, we took on the Cal Golden Bears in the Pac-12 championship, and we unfortunately lost that game. Well, we are taking them on today in the very same game. Welcome back to the Utah State Dynasty, everybody. I hope you guys are enjoying it up to this point. As we played California earlier in the season and came away with a 35-29 victory, and the difference maker in that game was E.J. Kamenog, with multiple interceptions, 2 of which were pick sixes for the Utah State defense. Jeremiah Tobias really wasn't forced to throw the ball all that much in that game, and our running game was led by the true freshman Xavier Blunt. Imani Awesome also had 2 sacks, and then it was Glenn Timms and Exodus Ayers with the pick sixes. Looking at Cal's schedule here, they're 9-3, 7-2 in conference play, with their only other Pac-12 loss coming against Washington State on the road. Other than that, they've been an extremely consistent team, and they have one of the best quarterbacks in the Pac-12 in E.J. Kamenog. Threw 2 interceptions to begin the season, and as a matter of fact, he threw 4 interceptions in the first 4 games. From that point on, he only threw 2 more, and those came in the most recent game. Tyshawn Griffin is easily his favorite target, as he has had multiple games in which he has scored 2 or more touchdowns. But I think the most dangerous player on this team is Kekai Burnett, the senior defensive end who can get after you with some power and finesse. And his stats show that he has had 19 sacks this season, which is just incredible. And he's been extremely consistent all year. But if you look back to the opening game against us, he was pretty quiet, did not have a sack in that game. We will be wearing our home blues, and Cal will be wearing their away whites, as we are set to do battle here in Las Vegas. This is a rematch from a Pac-12 championship game 2 seasons ago, and it's also a rematch from the season opener to begin this season. Cal will have the football first, and this is a team that loves to pass the ball, and they love to go hurry up. As Kamenog drops back on first down and throws this one complete to Trevor Rogers, who is pretty quiet in our first meeting this season. 1st and 10 now for Kamenog in the pocket, has time, and throws this one to Rogers, who has his second catch already in this game. So he's already had more production in this game than he did all of the season opening game. Here's a run to Tyshawn Griffin in the backfield this time, and he picks up 6. 1st and 10 give. This is Christian Chosen. He's the backup running back, but you're going to see him early in this game. 2nd down and 2, man in motion. They fake the Chosen. Kamenog throws across the middle, and it's caught. Elias Guerrero looked like he had a chance to turn around and make a play on the ball. Instead, he never turned his head, and it was a first down for Cal. 1st and 10, this was thrown out to Trevor Rogers, and he'll pick up 9 yards. His 3rd reception to begin this game. Here's the give to Chosen on 2nd and 1, and he takes it for a first down. Eric Drake on the tackle. 2nd and 7 now at the 12-yard line. Kamenog underneath to the tight end. This is going to move the sticks for Cal. 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Here's the run. That's a tackle for loss. That is Braden Pope. And that was Marquez Vallis on the reception. Kamenog going to keep it here, and he's going to be taken down for a loss by the safety Cordell Lawson. That's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 8-yard line. 4-man rush. Kamenog will step up in the pocket and throw this one away. And Cal will be forced to kick a field goal on their first possession. A long drive for the Golden Bears, nearly half the quarter taken up, and all you're able to come away with is 3, but it is better than nothing. Here comes Jeremiah Tobias looking to put the season finale loss behind him against Boise State, in which he really did not play all that well. As we begin the game with a tackle for loss, and Jeremiah Tobias will now throw this one to Gabe Shudak, who has almost enough for a first down. He's about a yard shy of the first down marker. We bring in Johnny Santee, and he does what he does best, and he puts his head down and picks up the first down. The senior running back looking at his final games of the season. Tobias will scramble there and pick up 6 yards. 2nd and 4 now for Tobias. He's going to throw this one to Shudak, who has enough for a first down, his 2nd reception on the drive. Deshaun Lehman in motion. We swing it out to Lehman, and he's taken down for a loss. The Cal defense swarms to the running back, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Tobias in the pocket, throws across the middle, and it's caught by Gabe Shudak. What a catch by the junior tight end. 2nd and 10 now, trying to set up the screen, and this one falls incomplete. The defensive line got there a little too fast. 3rd and 10 for Lehman, and he's going to maybe pick up a yard. A very conservative play call there. And at this point, Cal will go ahead and decline the penalty. It's 4th and 8 with 7 seconds to go in the first quarter. Now Steve Giraldo moves early, and that's going to back Utah State up, and they're going to punt this one away. Final play of the first quarter upcoming. Here's E.J. Kamenog in the pocket, and he connects with his man. That's Tyshawn Griffin on the reception, and that's how this first quarter will close. Cal moved the ball very effectively on their first drive. Here's Kamenog on 1st and 10. Throws this one out, and it's caught for a first down and more across midfield. That's Donald Stacy, the freshman receiver, on the reception. 1st and 10 now for Kamenog. Throws this one out to Rogers, and they'll pick up 7, moving towards a first down. Here's the pitch to Tyshawn Griffin. He's got space to the outside. Tyshawn Griffin inside the 10, but a penalty flag down. And this one looks to be coming back. It's a holding on Cal. 2nd and 11 now. Kamenog sets up the screen to Rogers, and he is fighting through the tackle of Glenn Timms and is very close to a first down. 3rd and 1. Kamenog on the speed option, and he is taken down short of the sticks. Greg Tecklenburg did an absolutely amazing job to take away the pitchman that was chosen, and take away Kamenog's running lane. 4th and 1 now for Cal. They're going for it. Kamenog throws complete. Tyshawn Griffin moves the chains to the 27-yard line. Here's Velas now on the draw, and he's going to pick up a decent gain of about 5. 2nd down upcoming. Here is Kamenog. Give to Velas, and that's an excellent play by Sateki Luvu, who's gotten a lot more playing time due to Dylan Garrison not really doing what we'd like him to do. This one thrown and intercepted by Exodus Ayers. It looked like for sure Cal was going to at least put up 3 again, but it was Exodus Ayers who had an interception for a touchdown in the first meeting this season, and he now has his 2nd interception off of E.J. Kamenog this season. We take over at the 6-yard line and begin with a run to Deshaun Lehman, and there's a penalty flag down, and it's on Gabe Shudak. It's a holding. It's not going to back us up too far, as Deshaun Lehman also with a little bit of an elbow injury here. 1st and 13 from the 3, and Santee goes down in the backfield. Now at the 2-yard line, Willie Jackson with an excellent play. 2nd and 14 now. Tobias throws underneath to Devontae Haslam, picks up decent yards. But if you watch that play back, Dominic Overby was wide open, and he would have went 98 yards to the house. I can't blame Tobias for missing that throw, though. 3rd and 7. Tobias across the middle. What a catch by Shudak! His 2nd amazing catch of the game. That moves the chains. Give to Xavier Blunt, and he has space. Xavier Blunt with a good carry of 23 yards on his first carry of the game. Stacked to the left here for Tobias. He throws this one out to Shudak on the curl route. So now we're spreading Gabe Shudak out as a receiver, and he was able to make a play. His 5th catch of the game. Here's another throw to Shudak, and he's got a first down. Gabe Shudak into the red zone goes Utah State. The 6th catch of the game for Gabe Shudak. 1st and 10, fake to Blunt, setting up the screen, and it's Shudak again from the 19. Gabe Shudak inside the 5 and taken down at the 1-yard line. John Yolito shaken up on the play, but Gabe Shudak has taken over, and Johnny Santee capitalizes a touchdown scoring drive. What a drive for Utah State that started at your own 3-yard line to finally get on the board. Here's a throw to the outside to Trevor Rogers, and he'll pick up a first down to the 24. Cal has plenty of time and 3 timeouts to work with here to try and put together a scoring drive. Trevor Rogers has been the Gabe Shudak for Cal today. He has 7 catches here in the first half. Here's E.J. Kamenog underneath, and this one is caught by Neziah Hunter. The first time we've called his name today. 3rd and 1 now for Cal, and Rogers is wide open for a first down. That moves the chains for the Cal offense with about a minute to go in the first half. Here's E.J. Kamenog, and Juan Lima gets to him. We have not called Juan Lima's name in the sack department all that much this season, but he gets home this time. 3rd and 7. This one thrown out to Velas, and he's about a yard shy of the first down marker. Glenn Timms with the tackle, and he has been an excellent tackler at the corner position. A last-second field goal to end the first half is no good, and we will go to the half up 7-3. It's been an excellent game so far. These are the type of games that I love playing. I love editing them, and I love commentating them. It's a defensive battle. You're not seeing many mistakes out of the Utah State offense. It's just been a slow and methodical approach. No turnovers up to this point as we begin at the 18-yard line. Tobias throws this one to Shudak, trying to set up another tight end screen. This one's unsuccessful, though, and it's a loss of 1. Here's Johnny Santee on 2nd and 11. He's taken down for only a pickup of 1. And quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Xavier Blunt in the game. Here's the pressure, and Gabe Shudak has it. Gabe Shudak with the first down and much more. Across midfield goes Gabe Shudak inside the 20. Gabe Shudak with an excellent play. 64 yards on 3rd and 10. And the defense wanted no part of him. 1st and 10 now for Utah State. Give to Xavier Blunt up the middle. He breaks the tackle when he's inside the 10. 1st and goal, Utah State. Man in motion. Tobias throws across the middle. It's Gabe Shudak again inside the 5. His 10th catch of the game. 2nd and goal at the 2. Give to Xavier Blunt, and he is in for a touchdown. Utah State extends their lead. What looked like probably was going to be a quick 3 and out to begin the second half instead turns into a huge touchdown drive due to guys like Gabe Shudak making plays. That pass is broken up to begin Cal's possession, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Kamenog gives this one to Vellis, and Vellis has a first down. He does not have a first down. He has a pickup of 7. Only 5 carries for Marcus Vellis on the day. Kamenog gets out of the pocket. What a pass to Vellis. He breaks a tackle, and Vellis has a first down this time. It looked like it was for sure going to be a sack, but E.J. Kamenog with an excellent play. Trevor Rogers goes down. It's Glenn Timms. We talk about how good of a tackler he is at the cornerback position. Here's Vellis on 2nd and 12, and he'll pick up 6 yards before Cordell Lawson, the safety, is able to bring him down. 3rd down, we show blitz. Here's the throw to the outside, and it is caught by Neziah Hunter for a first down. Here's the give to Christian Chosen now to the outside, and that's Greg Tecklenburg chasing him down from behind to make the tackle. Now a 3rd down for Cal. They need this here. Kamenog throws. It's caught by Chosen on the screen. He breaks a tackle. Chosen to about the 32, and E.J. Kamenog is shaken up, and that's going to bring in the backup, Dom Kraus, on 1st and 10. They're going to let him throw it, and it's caught by Tyshawn Griffin for a gain of 6. This is the biggest playing time of Dom Kraus's career. He'll give this one to Vellis on 2nd and 4, and he'll pick up 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd and short upcoming. Give to Vellis up the middle. He's got the first down. It's pretty easy when all you have to do is hand the ball off. 1st and 10 now. Kraus will hand it off again to Vellis. He truck sticks Cordell Lawson, and he's close to a first down. 2nd and 2 now. Kraus throws this one out. It's caught by Stacy, and he scores. Cal cuts into the lead, and they needed that touchdown possession, and it was off the hands of guys like Dom Kraus, who had no idea that his number would be called in this situation. And Cal, trying to make this a 3-point game, will go for 2. Kraus throws, and it's caught, as that is Neziah Hunter, who's able to convert. It is 14-11. Play fake now. Tobias throws this one. He was trying to set up the deep ball to Gabe Shudak. 3rd and 9 now. Shudak comes down with it, and he's still running. Gabe Shudak to the 45-yard line. 26 more yards for Gabe Shudak, and that's how this 3rd quarter will close. He's been a safety valve in this game. Give the ball to Gabe Shudak when you don't know who else to throw to. 2nd and 9 for Tobias. He's trying to set it up to Shudak, but he got hit as he was throwing, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 9. Here's Tobias in the pocket, throwing this one deep to Shudak, and he can't come down with it. I like the look there. Nobody was really open. I guess Devontae Haslam would have been coming open underneath, but I like the look right there. 1st and 10 as Cal will take over, as they'll hand this one to Vellis, who picks up 6 yards, and he's been pretty effective when he has ran the ball in today's game. 2nd and 4, Vellis takes it to the outside, and he's taken down for a loss by Greg Tecklenburg. 3rd down now for Cal. Open across the middle is Tyshawn Griffin. He's fighting for the first down, And I thought Forward Progress would give it to him. Instead, I think that is a bad spot. Cal chooses not to review it, as Malachi Durant will field this one and take it to the 27-yard line. A touchdown could put Cal out of their misery on this drive, as Deshaun Layman maybe picks up a couple of yards, but George Yolito will get called for a holding penalty. 1st and 19 now for Tobias. In the pocket, throws this one. It's caught by Gabe Shudak again. Gabe Shudak has really had his coming out party in this game. 3rd and 9, Tobias getting out of the pocket. Floats this one up. It's caught on the run by Tyler Sexton as he breaks a tackle, and he's all the way across midfield to the 39-yard line. As Utah State looks to try and put Cal out of their misery. 1st and 10 now. Tobias throws this one. Caught by Shudak. Only 5 yards, but the 13th catch of the game. Give to Layman on 2nd and 5, and he'll pick up the first down at the 29-yard line. 6 carries, 5 yards for Deshaun Layman. 1st and 10 now. Here's the bubble screen to Shudak, and he will pick up 3. His 14th catch of the game. I like the look on that one right there. Shudak just kind of took the wrong side. Here's Tobias scrambling on 3rd and 5. Inside the 10, and he slides down. Cal will begin calling timeouts as we're under 2 minutes to go. Here's a little pitch to Shudak. Penalty flag down. He loses the football. Darrell Ferkser falls on it. We were that close to seeing the same thing happen in this game as we did in the Boise State game. 3rd down now for Utah State after Cal takes their final timeout. 3rd and 13. Tobias steps up in the pocket. Tobias puts his head down and scores. Jeremiah Tobias extends Utah State's lead, and he strikes the Heisman pose. I hate to tell you, buddy, but you're not winning the Heisman. But he may have just given Utah State a victory, a Pac-12 championship, and potentially a spot in the college football playoff. As Trevor Rogers will reel this one in, and he's going to take it across midfield with about 1 minute and 8 seconds to go. E.J. Kamenog on 2nd down, throws this one to the outside, and is caught by Tyshawn Griffin. He'll move the chains, but California's going to need more than just a touchdown here. 52 seconds to go. Kamenog steps up, and he goes down. Sacked by Imani Awesome. And the clock will stop for whatever reason to bring in Dom Kraus. He's going to step up in the pocket and dump this one off to the tight end. Maybe picks up a yard or 2. 3rd and 9 now for Kraus. In the pocket, throws this one to the end zone. And it is caught by Trevor Rogers over Glenn Thames. That was as good of coverage as you can possibly imagine out of Glenn Thames. But an even better catch for Trevor Rogers. If we can recover the onside kick, we will win the game. And it is recovered by Andres Sosa. And all Utah State has to do is kneel the clock, and we are Pac-12 champions. And we may have just punched our ticket into the college football playoff. 2 years ago, when we lost this game against Cal, I was pretty heartbroken because that game was also a win this game and you're in type of situation, as that was what it was. If we won that game, we would have went to the college football playoff. And this game right here feels the same way. Not necessarily for Cal, but for us, with only one loss, it feels like win this game and you're in the college football playoff. Cal did an excellent job at slowing down our running game. Only 4.4 yards per carry. Our passing game was extremely effective, but 15 of the 17 completions thrown by Jeremiah Tobias were to Gabe Shudak. So I had a hiccup there, sorry. But we have to get some more production out of other guys. But it's like one of those games where it's not everybody's day. And we saw it, Tyler Sexton a couple of games ago went off and had 5 touchdown catches, over 200 yards. And that's because it was his day. He was on. And in this game right here, Gabe Shudak was on. He couldn't drop anything. And the run after catch that we saw out of Gabe Shudak today made me excited for his senior season. I know we're not going to see much development out of him because that's just how they handle the tight end position in this game if you're not a blocking tight end. But 14 catches, 207 yards. I think they kind of messed his reception number up. I think it's more like 15 receptions. But maybe because of the penalty, they decided not to count that as a reception. So maybe it was more so like 14, but an excellent game for Gabe Shudak. A coming out party for sure. Imani Awesome had a sack. Sateki Luvu and Juan Lima also had half of a sack. And we are Pac-12 champions. It feels really good to be able to call ourselves that after the loss we suffered 2 seasons ago. Gabe Shudak, Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Week. And you gotta love to see that right there. Here's a look at the conference championship games. Colorado lost to TCU. Not sure why they were even in the conference championship game. UAB will top Charlotte for the 2nd time this season. And then you also see Iowa defeating Ohio State. We receive a commitment from middle linebacker Roderick Gooch, the 3-star. And you also see DeMarcus Cribbs from Toledo wins the Heisman with 51 touchdowns and only 9 interceptions. And we are... what? The Myrtle Beach Bowl? Are you kidding me? I expected to probably have to play on the road in the college football playoff. I didn't expect to get completely shafted from it. This is ridiculous. And I think a lot of this has to do with how the conference championship games went with the Big 12. Because Utah should have been in the conference championship game with TCU. I don't know if that's going to make a huge difference, but it feels like in this situation, we got extremely shafted. I don't know what to really think about it. When I saw this happen, I honestly thought the right call may be to move conferences at the end of this season. Because at least if we win the conference championship in the Big 12, we'll get an auto bid. When you win the conference championship in the Pac-12, even though I'm trying to revive it, it will not be recognized as a power conference. So it's like our best shot of going to the college football playoff is leaving the Pac-12. But then again, we saw Stanford go last season, and Stanford was a good team, and they were deserving of it. I don't know why we got shafted in this situation right here. I really don't. You could talk about the loss to Boise State all you want, but when you only lose 1 game all season and you have a pretty solid resume, beating a top 25 team twice, beating a really good Oregon team on the road, I mean, I think the resume speaks for itself. At this point, you guys are looking at development traits. I don't really feel the need to call them out other than this one. Tyquan Garrett, elite development. I am extremely excited about what the 4-star receiver can show us. But before I can be super excited, I have to really focus on what in the world just happened with why we didn't get chosen to go to the college football playoff. I need to know in the comments down below. I need to know. Should we switch conferences in the offseason? Should we go over to the Big 12? And then that would then increase our opportunity of going to the college football playoff. I think there's no reason that we shouldn't be going there. So it's pretty frustrating. One thing I will say, I plan on having this video uploaded by Wednesday. I plan on having the game against Miami, Ohio on Friday. And on Sunday, I plan on doing an off-season live stream. Let me know if you guys are excited for that. And that's going to be cool because if some of you guys are sitting in there with me, then we can really talk about the decision whether we need to leave the Pac-12 or really stay put and, solidify this conference. We got teams like Stanford, Washington State, Tulane, Cal that are really good teams. I also need to fix the Big 12, make sure they're playing the appropriate amount of conference games in a season. But we'll get to that point when we get there. But look forward to a off-season live stream on Sunday. I hope you guys are excited for that because I'm excited because it's the first time I've live streamed in a very long time, and I think it'll be a good way to get involved with the guys that like watching this series. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this conference championship game. Even though we're not going to the college football playoff, it does not take away the excitement and the momentum that it creates to win the Pac-12 championship game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.